Well, I don't know if you've been following social media, but you may have seen the Silver Foxes. And there's also a group that's right here in Louisville that's called the Mod Squad. It's a very unique group of guys. So take a look at this piece. Well, those of you who don't know, you should know. There's a group in town. It's called the Mod Squad, and I'm here with Kim Vaughn and Mark Gunn himself, who, of course, is legendary here in this community. And I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about Mod Squad and how it got started. Kim, I'm going to start with you because I think this is your brainchild.
I did an all-male fashion show one night, and it just went over huge. I mean, it was just an overwhelming positive, and I really thought that this shouldn't be the only one. And so in remembering the fashion fair, the Ebony Fashion Fair, and when Miss Johnson died, it left a huge hole. So currently, we are the only nationwide all-male troupe at our fashion shows. To me, it was more than just a pretty face, as they would say. I think that men have an opportunity here to share their stories, share their testimonies of encouragement, still allow women to know that there is chivalry, there are good looks, and to give hope to a lot of businesses and other platforms that need some light. Be it that we hold fashion shows for designing up-and-coming designers. We have an awareness for health and wellness with men, different panels. All things are possible.
And speaking of the name Mod Squad, where did it come from?
Men of distinction. It was a couple of names that were scratched around on the notebook, but when I tell you, literally, God gave me this plan, so I was very obedient.
So, Mark, tell me from your perspective.
Well, the reason that I'm actually with the Mod Squad is because Kim basically threatened to beat me over the head if I didn't join. And for those that know my work throughout the community over the last 20 or so years, I really haven't been a joiner of any sort of group. But when she shared her vision of what she wanted to do with this group, it fell in line with what we're doing at WLOU as far as serving the black community, putting black men in a more positive light. We've got a wide area as far as walks of life, areas of different expertise that we want to share. And to Kim's point, we want to show that we're more than just guys in nice looking suits. We want to reach out to younger men, give them tips on fashion, give them tips on life in whatever profession they want to do. We've got men that handle things like gun violence. We've got folks that are in law enforcement. Of course, my background in media. There's so much experience that we want to share, and we feel like we can do that through fashion.
And when I look behind you and take a look at the group here, there is an array here. So you get, again, talking about age. And I think that, looking at other groups that are out, like the Silver Foxes, how do you all, really work to get your message across outside of the fashion?
Well, the comparisons to the Silver Foxes have already been made, and that's cool. That's fine. Mad respect to those brothers for filling the space, and they are serving a purpose. Our goal is to show that we are more substantive as a group. We're very heavy on social media. If you check out our Facebook page or the things that we post, every guy posts something that has to do with his life or an area that he's an expert in. We'll share fashion tips. We'll share just life tips.
Miss Kim Vaughn, this was her dream. She reached out to me. She know what I did in fashion and working on different little shows and in and out of town. We look for more international look. We're all kind of shapes, sizes, but our mind span stands on this fashion and getting back into the old days of how our grandfathers and our forefathers was of keeping a good look. If you look good, you feel good, everybody else is gonna see it and see it on you.
And so, Mark, kind of closing out, if people want to find out more about the Mod Squad, how can they get that information?
Just follow us on social media. Just look for The Mod Squad. That's TheeMod in caps, Squad. You can follow us on each of our individual Facebook pages, social media. We're always posting. Kim will give you information if you want to book us, or if we're needed to talk to kids or talk to young men. That's basically what we're doing. So just reach out on social media.
As you can see, they're a very unique group of guys. They're doing some great things in the community, and my hat goes off to them.
Definitely, and I love the fact that it has to do with matured age men.
We'll take a quick break and back with more.